Did I just accidentally just start it while I was like typing message? What did I even hit? I'm gonna assume I hit a new game. Or not a new game, excuse me. I'm assuming I hit continue. I didn't I Day 29, cool. What is going on with my screen? Why is my screen gigantic? What the fuck? Doesn't huh? There we go. That was so weird. It like didn't load in everything properly. Okay, real quick. Uh and that. Okay. First off, hello everybody. I know it's like midnight, but I've been up since 3. Holy shit, my arm. I've been up since 3:30 in the morning. I had a whole bunch of stuff I wanted to do today, and I needed a nap. I needed a nap before I streamed, but I wanted to stream more blueprints because I wanted to get through a lot of stuff. So, stream 5, I've been making, a bunch of notes for each for everything. And I want to compile as much information as like in legitimate notes as possible. And as much as I like to write things down, I think I'm going to just have to make a Word document and uh, fill that out. So what I am doing is we are going to go through this game today. I have 3 goals. One is a long-term goal, 2 are more short-term. What I want to do is I want to get the full 45. If I can get every single room filled out, sick. That's a goal for today. And I have some ideas on how I want to do it. Secondly, I want to work on my official like notes list of just compiling every bit of information I possibly can for each room. And I've never actually seen how. Let me just do this. Can I? Let's see. Options. Wrapping. Okay. Cool. So I'm going to be doing a whole lot of stuff. The problem is that I need to find information. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Parlor. See, because the parlor says 3 with a prize of like 2, but I need to get the original picture because these are all there's like a lot of upgrade ones. So I'll work on that as time goes on. I was thinking about doing it like off stream, but there's also another thing is I'm an idiot. We already knew that, but I'm even more of an idiot than you might think. Um, we'll go shelter Because if I can get shelter and then get the information. Okay. So I'm gonna search every fucking nook and cranny. Day 1 is the 7th. I have to look at a calendar for this. Hold on. Day 1 is the 7th. 7, 14, 21, and 29. It's December 6th. I'm gonna open up this time lock safe. It is December 6th, 10 a.m. Okay. So here, I just want to look around first. I'm just like, what will end up happening is need to do. I'm going to be talking to stream the entire time, don't worry. But I'm also just going to be doing rooms. So we got the shelter. Bullets. Okay, so let's see what information, and then I need to be taking pictures of a few things. So this is save as shelter note. It's gonna be getting as much information as I can. This. I go here. From the negative. Oops. No, I didn't want to do that. Effects of the next. Change this to red. 3 red rooms. No more bold. Black. Drafted. And then we do bullet points. Remain where you are now, given that Redguard is due tomorrow. We've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals. I've sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool. While the 3 of you are down there, our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a bit of luck. Measurements. The time lock safe. Okay, so there's that note, which I already took. There's vitamins, canned fruit, canned fruit, canned fruit. There's information here, canned veggies, soup. We can't take a look at this picture. I just want to see if there's anything else. I can't climb up there. I just want to get as much information as I can because I'm going to be compiling this all. And who knows, maybe it'll help people in the future, or it might just be for me. Who the fuck knows? Okay. In-game date 120. The first day 1 in the game. It's November 7th. You arrive at the state at 8 o'clock a.m. More information in red letters. I just want to see if this actually, when this opens, I want to see what it, like, if there's more things here. The other thing that I want to do is there's radiation levels, right? Emergency card and all doors in the house are automatically unlocked. See, this is really good because this means that, like, when it says all doors in the house are automatically unlocked, that means key doors. So I think the more experiments you do, sorry, radiation monitor is what this is. So this is the radiation monitor. The radiation monitor. Keys and key card. There's both. If the reading is 12 USV or higher. So I believe this can be done by doing experiments in the lab. Repeatedly. Okay. Because if we take the UV measurement right now, there should be like less than 1. So I think you have to do, if you do 12, what I'm assuming is if you do 12 of like the same experiment in a day, you can unlock this. While we're at it, Swan songs while that's going on. Strong song, staff services. And then we'll just do that. Okay. So now there's that. And now we have network terminal. So this is going to be information for what all these do. Includes the shelter. So what rooms have this? It's the shelter, the office, security room, and there's one more. The laboratory. Oh, and then the emails can only be accessed. Okay. Then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Punch in, out. So punch in and out doesn't do anything. Contact Mrs. Babbage for more details. Okay, so that's that. Staff announcements. Staff announcements. Let's see what. So that's the next one. Staff announcements. Motivational message. So this is actually one of the first ways to find what day it is because it says November 7th here. November 7th. Okay. Request schedule change. Temporarily disabled 3 days prior to Simon arriving. The state note on the terminal says to contact Babbage for more detail. And then lastly is special orders. Oops. Okay. And then special orders. Special orders. This is the one where you can commissary placing said order. Following items can be ordered. Okay, so the following items can be ordered, and the orders are brass compass, so the brass compass gives you rooms that point to north. Brass compass, magnifying glass, metal detector, running shoes, shovel, sleeping mask, sledgehammer. Okay. I don't ever do this just because, like, there's so many things around. Oh. Do up. Of the options on the terminal. Staff services. Oops, you will given as follows. Perfect. Okay. Next, remote terminal access. Terminals. Other. So if I recall correctly, with remote terminal access, you have to have the room. Yeah. To have the room with the terminal in your floor plan. In order to access, what's wrong with floor plan? Okay. Okay, so accessing is fine. Electronic mail. Electronic. So I need to also see if, like, with having the office, if I remote access into it, can I access the mail? That's an access, and then data transfers. Okay. Data transfers. Unavailable. I'm just gonna put unavailable for now. And the thing is, glossary of terms. Specific section 4. So, okay. There we go. This is still locked, which means that I might have the day wrong. So I will worry about that later, but that's everything for the shelter. Yeah, these days are going to be really long, specifically because I'm trying to get as much information as possible. And I might even have the day wrong. Who knows? What time is it right now? You have the day wrong. That's fine. It's probably then December something else, but that's okay. Okay. The entrance hall has information. I have to like start a new game for some specifics. So we're gonna take some pictures here. Entrance hall. Starter 1. Okay, and this is post letter 2. And this is going to be post. No, I don't want to listen to Spotify right now. I'm currently focusing. I'm locked in. I'm super locked in. Give me all the information. All the information we possibly need. I also want to read through these again. Like, my goal is to, like, just, what the fuck? My goal is to, like, make sure I have as much information as possible. As long as I have as much information as possible, we should be okay. Only open inventive inheritance, Baron. Just taking a look around here just to see if there's anything else. Oven Naveri. I don't know what that means, but that's fine. Okay. I'll worry about these later. That's gonna be for a separate thing. So let's actually play the game, shall we? Okay. Corridor is better way later in the game. Pantry is fine. We can start off with this. Is my allowance 13? Holy shit, I didn't even realize. Okay. So this is the pantry. Let me just also... information. Nope. Entrance hall. Where you start your daily journey. And this is the pantry. Gain 4 coins. And then is there anything to note in the pantry? So I didn't see a chess piece in the pantry. But I wasn't also, like, I feel like I wasn't looking as hard as I am now. Just want to double check just to make sure. Is there any indication of any chess pieces? Because I know the shelter doesn't have it. This can go into our pantry list. Pantry note 1. Okay. So, pantry. So, it says bridge in different font. So, I want to focus on that too. Yeah, I think it just tells you the maximum amount of fruit that can be found per run each day. This includes 5 of apples, bananas, and orange. Most likely will not find this much during your runs. Bridge. Jets name different style of writing than the rest of see aside. Sure. So I'm pretty sure this is a meta puzzle, but I don't know where you would get this information. We're going to put this. Wrap text around. Cool. This is all coming together. So I'm going to make sure we eat the new food now. I'm sorry if I'm not talking too much. Like I said, this is mostly going to be me just getting... Okay, cool. This is just, we do everything we can to get as much as we can done. Commissary, we can get the commissary next. And the commissary is going to be selling a whole bunch of stuff. All right, we look around here. We got some notes. So let's get these notes. Save as commissary. Commissary of 2 S's. I don't know if commissary does have 2 S's. What the fuck? For some reason I'm just really bad at spelling today. That's the wrong one. All right, let's do 2 S's. Commissary note 1. Okay. Oh, backed up. Crazy. Is there anything of note here besides one song? First week of December, staff will be managed electronically. Events will no longer be registered. It's doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out one of the terminals. Security and lab. Any questions? House manager Mrs. Babbage. Okay. I don't know if the commissary was actually closed. Like, I really don't know if it actually was closed or not. Is anything interesting there? It's the sale. Let's take a picture of this too. Commissary note 3. See, I don't like I don't think you have to really play around the sales too often. We got gems, salt shaker, sledgehammer, metal detector. Metal detector early is like huge. Commissary. What does the commissary even say? Items for sale? Items for sale. You know what? I should probably make these underlined and then just bold the S. Then here, I'm going to put room type outer. And then I think this also. So then we do. Go down slightly. And I want to put. Hold on. This can go. That and then like that. Okay. There. Now it looks neat. So then we do this. Room type for the pantry. I don't know if they. I'm gonna just put regular for that. And here, room type. Ah. Start. Commissary. Room type. Shop. Yellow. And then chess piece. I don't think there is one. I don't think I've ever seen a chess piece in here. Is there one? I'm just looking around the here. And then we need to write down what items we can buy here. Just have to keep up with it. Here. The following be purchased at commissary. Gem for 3 coins. Salt shaker for 5 coins. Sledgehammer for 8 coins. Metal detector for 10 coins. Is one of locations can find the terminal password as long as you have a magnifying glass. One. Scribbled out password. There is an arcade. So the arcade machine, I know we're getting like, I think there's supposed to be an update where you can play that later. Writing is offline. Oh. This is truth. Dating. Days. It's 20 and 21. Also, we're buying a metal detector. Yeah. Yeah, buying the metal detector is huge. So, okay. Is there anything else that we need to do here? No. So I'll move on. We can go with the den, the West Wing Hall. That's fine. There's a coin on the ground. So I'm not going to include coins on the ground in my notes, but this is okay. So this has clocks that we can use to tell. I've been here for fucking ages so far. Also, time is always going, I believe, even if you so we can see that it's almost 1 o'clock. So I'm going to hit tab. And while I do this, I'm pretty sure in the background, time's still moving. Regular piece. I don't know if the color of the pawn matters. I have to move back a little bit so that way I have space to write. Okay. White pawn. Cool. What information do we have for the den? And sometimes has a locked chest. Okay. Yeah, no, time still definitely moves when you're paused, so it's never fully paused. There might be more going on in this room. The reason I say that is because there's this. That could be unlocking anything. These candles don't have rubies in it, so they're not going to activate a hidden mechanism. I think everything is fine in that aspect. All right. I just want to get a dead-end room. Guest bedroom is actually... Well, okay, hold on. We get redraw with the corner. Bedroom closet. If adjoined to a bedroom, which it's not. Vault would have been great. It's not. Code checks. Probably okay. We can come back down here later. So let's see if we can get this. Coat check. Do you have... I haven't really checked coat check at all. I think it's a regular... I see that floorboard. I don't know if that means anything. Anyway, I want to retrieve my vault key for now. So this is coat check, C-O-A-T. Coat check. What did coat check say? Check one. Oops. Check one item and retrieve on another day. Room type. God damn, I keep pressing the fucking wrong buttons, but that's fine. So this room type is regular clock interval. Because these clock interval rooms are special for various reasons. So, chess piece here is none. For keeping an item, usually a vault key, or I would say metal detector is probably a good one. Or workshop item or future. Never a bad room. House. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is a bad room to have in the house, specifically because you can put like upgraded items here. So we'll just worry about that later. Okay, we're gonna head up, or we're gonna head north now. Let's see what we got. Gymnasium. So the chapel's actually what I want to do. The reason for this is because we have the shelter, and with the shelter, we don't get access. I want to use the archives as another one in the maid's room. Okay, chapel. I just realized that coat check comes after commissary. Oops. Coat check comes after commissary. Chapel, CH. I just did Control R because I'm an idiot. Alright, so chapel. For some reason, like, chapel seems like a weird word to spell for me a lot of the time, but it's fine. I keep, for some reason, I keep doing Control R thinking that's going to turn the letters red. And it's like, nope, that's not how it works, Kit. You're an idiot. Gold. Room type. Don't. I was about to press it again. Red room, enter. And then the chess piece is bishop. I'm pretty sure it's a bishop white. Okay, so with the chapel, it has a lot of information. This information is huge because you have each one of these representing, so there's 7 of them. One of them is not here, and there's like essentially 8 total. Also, these can be lit to do something. So I want to just kind of go through it. Stained. Okay. I don't know their names. 2, 3. Okay, so two is chef with spet. I think it's a chef with paddle. I'm gonna put pizza paddle. 3, farmer with pitchfork. I'm gonna assume that's a farmer. Oh, I've just realized this actually gives me more information. This is why. Oh my gosh, this is why I'm doing this. This is chimney sweep with brush. Jockey with horse. I don't know what those are called. I'm gonna say horsewhip. With these. Okay, so there's that. There are 2 ruby candles in this room. Lighting them with the. Need to put brackets here. Insert item. Will insert what this does. Okay. Cool. So what's the other 2 that we're missing here? So one is farmer with, I think that's a farmer. And then made with broom. Okay. So there's that. That's fine. We're going to go north. I'm actually gonna go spare room just because I am looking for her ladyship's quarters. We have not done that at all. But I think I need another gem. So hold on. Also, the spare room literally has nothing. Spare room. I don't even think it has a. Yeah, I don't think it even has room type. Regular. SP. None. A simple connecting thing. Yeah, I don't think there's anything hidden with the spare room there. All right, the foundation. Also, keep in mind, once I'm done with these notes, like, we don't have to worry about it again. I know we can go down with the foundation, so there's that. I would say, I think there's 2 to 3 digging sites usually here, so that's a good idea. Foundation, F is after E. So, foundation. Does not reset each day. Once placed, always placed. Room type. Important. I'm going to put constant because it's technically not a regular room. Chess piece, I don't believe there's any here. state. So with the foundation, yeah, I think it's best if you have it kind of somewhere in this middle box right here. So that way it gives you a lot of ways to go. Mine's not in a good spot, but like it's what it is. And then we're going to add more foundation information later because this place has a whole lot of stuff. 3 digging spots here. Let's see, foundation. Where the elevator takes you. Yeah, so catacombs, because that takes you to the catacombs, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, we can go up. That would be great. Let's see, courtyard, not ideal. Guest bedroom can be ideal. Storeroom is actually probably better. Storeroom gives me keys, and I need keys right now. So we'll grab you. Okay. So the storeroom, if I recall correctly, has you. Hello, little bird. Storeroom. Storeroom note 1. See, this like looks like a torn page out of like a different version of that book. And this has a white pawn. So, STOR. So, storeroom. In 1 key, 1 gem, and 1 gold. Okay, so now this room can be upgraded. I think the upgrades are pretty simple, so I don't need to worry about it. Type regular. So for any upgraded rooms, I think I'm gonna put them, chess piece is pawn, right? So upgrades can be A, A, 2 key, 1 gem, 1 gold. B is 1 key, 2 gem, 1 gold. And I think C is 1 key, 1 gem, and gold. So I'm recommending the gem. I made a mistake getting the key, but that's fine. Okay. Is there anything else in here that I need to be aware of? I don't see anything, so I won't worry about that there too much. There's a lot of, a lot of notes to take. A lot of notes to take. Pantry's a good one here. We could still take this. I'm thinking that I need to... So we'll go to the spare room later. What do we got here? That's fucked. Okay, so these are all fucked. The furnace we can put... If we get a freezer over here, that would be dope, actually. So I'm actually going to put the furnace here, and then I just need the archives. There's a gem, so there's a possibility of a gem here. And you can power up to the steam room. So let me this real quick. Furnace. It's after foundation. Furnace. More likely to draw. Don't hit Control R. That's not how you do it. Room type. Red room. I didn't see a chess piece, so I'm going to assume there's none. Has a gem. Digging spot. Sometimes it has gems, sometimes it has spot. Okay, and then yeah, I can create a thing. So that's our next red room, so I don't need to worry about that. If it goes to the freezer, if the freezer is drafted nearby, the furnace can melt the ice inside to the temperature. Won't get the effect. So if this, okay, so since we have that, I want to get, like I said, the freezer somewhere around there. So, get the coin here. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Literally just a straight room. All right, let's see what we got here. Geist room, patio. I think the Geist room is actually going to be the only thing we can do. Patio, like, normally would be good, but there's no gems that's going to be spread to. So I think we'll go Geist room. I know it's guest bedroom. What did the guest bedroom? Also, the Geist room has this guy, which is like cool and all. I don't know if he does anything, but he's there. This is the guest bedroom. Is there anything weird about this? Oh, you just explained that this is just mathematical puzzles. So let's save you. Bedroom note 1. Okay. Does the magnifying glass help us here? No. Is there anything else of note around here? I haven't really fully explored this place, if I'm being honest. We have Mr. Geist over here. So is this is usually plus 10 steps though, right? I think the guest bedroom is usually 10 steps. I don't know why I'm asking. I'm the only person weird enough to play. Guest bedroom. So I know the Geist room was the third one. Gain 10. I think it is gain 10 steps. Room type. Bedroom. Well, you know what? Where's the shop for commissary? We just get rid of that and then just do shop, which will be just highlighted yet. Ooh, actually, is there a chess piece in this room? There is. There's a pawn. There is a pawn. Wait. Upgrades. A. Okay, so we did C. I know C is gain 2 every dice. If you have tome state, gain 4 additional. I don't know what the other 2 are. Okay, but this is a really strong reroll room. C. Great additional rerolls in a get to room 46. Also get an outline of the Grim Reaper. The note in the room. Willards. You're having. Okay. Is there anything else in here that I need to be aware of? It doesn't look like it. Cool. Let's go back down. Like I said, this one you are banned because you're saying to be added on Discord without even just wanting to talk. So go away. I would buy the gems. I'm not going to, but like the gems could be good. If I can get a bedroom here, that would be great. Parlor sucks. Classroom. You know, we could do mailroom. Place the order for the mailroom. Let's see if there's anything. Notes. Okay. So now we have a lot of things to snip. Lots of things to snip. Mailroom. Mailroom note 1. Come back on that one for additional details. This is note 2. So mailroom note 2. Okay. Is there... We'll see if there's anything else around here. I thought there was another note around that we could be wrong. Nothing. There's all these letters. Oh, there's more letters. There's these 2 because we did a mail thing in the past. Isn't there another letter that I can read around here? I thought there's like another letter. That's fine. So this one... I'm going to put this as note... Mailroom note 3 part 1. Oh, I should be naming these in parts. That'd probably be better. Dude, he calls me buddy. Save it. 2. Do we even know who our dad is in this game? I don't think we know who our dad is in this game. I think this is just a motivational note, though. Like, I don't think there's any information that's needed. I think this is just a motivational note. But we live in Fen Ares, so Fen Ares is where everything is. I want to actually read these. Dear Simon, after giving it some thought, I've decided I'm going to continue helping you. I also just had a small chat with the probate lawyer, and he assures me there's nothing in the Baron's instructions that would preclude me from offering you my modest assistance. So let me tell you what I know. About a week before Sinclair died, something rather curious happened. A few lab assistants were called by Mrs. Babbage, the house manager, to remove several floor plans from Sinclair's drafting studio. Typically, all of the unused floor plans are kept there, and I have never heard of them being moved to another location, nor would I presume to guess the reason for such an action. I'm not sure which floor plans were removed or where they were moved to, save one, which I was instructed to remove myself. Assuming it was not moved after again, I hid it. You should be able to find it in the observatory hidden within the lens compartment of the telescope therein. Oh, if there's a reason behind the removal of these floor plans in the drafting studio, hopefully this will serve as a first illuminating step toward finding out why. Randolph. That's huge information. Okay. Hey Simon, I'm going to assume at this point you've likely reached the upper ranks of the house and run into our keycard security doors. These are actually a fairly new addition to the house that were designed by Kirk, Darren, and myself, and were installed after an unfortunate incident 2 years ago when some of your uncle's correspondence was stolen by a member of the staff who had somehow managed to reach a room that they should not have been able to find. We're still not 100% sure how we got past the antechamber seals, but it was clear after that episode that not every member of the staff should have unchecked access to the higher ranks of the estate. It's important to note here that in my own experience, I've found every other member of the staff to be extremely trustworthy and unwavering in their loyalty to your uncle. Still, after the incident, we decided to err against our own confidences and opt to install a state-of-the-art security system, issuing keycards to only the most trusted members of the senior staff. If you find the security doors become an annoyance while you are attempting to navigate the house, you should be able to lower their frequency from the security terminal, and there is even a nifty trick to unlock them by utilizing the utility clause in conjunction with the security system. Lower their frequency from the security terminal. Oh, yeah, that's... okay, so it's just telling us how that works. All right, let's start taking these. Dude, these mail letters are huge, though. Randolph letters. Letter 1. Here's the thing. I think he's got to be an admin. I wonder if I can access the admin terminal here. That might be really good. Letter 3. That was a weird snip. When I tried snipping this one, it had like the background of the other letter. That was so weird. 4. Okay, and then this is a 2-parter. Letter 5, part 1. Letter 5, part 2. Okay. I'm sorry if this is once again taking so long and we're not going to probably be doing too many runs today. But like I said, I just wanted to stream, get this started, and go from there. Today's been a long day. There's been some crazy stuff. So I had a meeting today at work, hence why I ended up like sleeping right when I got home. And I was in traffic for 3 hours just getting to the meeting. I was an hour late, even though I left super early. And it was a fucking terrible time. I was listening to music, which was great, but it was just not a good day. And then when I got to work afterwards, I was handed the list that I was expected to be handed. But that's fine. I knew that it was gonna happen. It wasn't as crazy as I thought it was. I think tomorrow people are a bit more stressed out than they should be. But I think it's okay. Alright, mailroom, mailroom, mailroom. Alright, it is 5 o'clock, so I don't know how this is exactly gonna work. Is there... I don't see any chess pieces. I kind of thought this room would have one, but apparently it doesn't, so... Mail. Oops. Mail room. What's the exact verbiage? No. The package. Oh shoot. Insert base. Insert base action because I don't have the base action anymore. I upgraded this. I forgot. Room type. Regular. Clock. Interval. That's not the tab key kit. Chess piece. I didn't see one. I keep pressing fucking space while holding control. None. Upgrades. I think this is the C upgrade. Free. Page will be dropped up on the entrance steps day after affecting this room. You know what? I should probably do this. That feels like it's much better. Upgrades. A. B. C. Did I leave a space between them? Yes, I did. So what do we want to say about this room here? I need to get the magnifying glass for that. Because I don't actually really remember what this says. Please return all correspondent packages addressed to Denny Revend to sender as he no longer is employed with our staff. So that's a name. Placing it the following items from packages. I'm going to put sleeping mask because I know that's one, and then we'll just go from there. And then the utility room fuse box tells you the first step solving the utility room meta puzzle with turning the lights. If you activate the experiment in the laboratory, get mail sent to this room. Get messages from Randolph that will help you puzzles you may be struggling to solve. Some general hints, tips. Following the Randolph's letters for more information. Okay, that's fine. I actually, once again, wow, it's getting late. I don't know what happens if it gets like super late, but I want to go to the admin terminal because has that changed? No, that's always been there. I was like, what the hell? That looks like it's changed. Let me go to the admin terminal because I do have some names that I could probably put into admin. Okay. That's not the space key, the intro key. Okay, let me pull up these letters because these are important people. So I want to see if maybe this is a good idea. So if we go to the mailroom, Randolph's letters. Let's take a look here. More. So M-O-R-R. Aha, we got one. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go. This is Black Bridge Grotto. Unlocked after, I don't remember how you unlock. Oh, this is, I don't think this is the utility, right? Is this the utility one? Wait, permanent chess piece, none. By placing the first 4 letters person's last name, the first letter of their first, and the first and 5th, 4th. Last name, Fort. Can access admin logs. The or formation. Okay. There is a door. The room that has, okay, so the door in the room is missing 2 components. First, enter. We'll find components. Certainly. Okay. This is huge. So this is, so network settings, terminal timeout settings. The timeout setting controls how long a computer terminal stays connected to the network without disconnecting from the server. The default setting is immediate, requires a new connection each time the user attempts to log into the network. Wow, what does this do? Okay, so there's a lot that you can do here. I need to now make another thing. Black Bridge. Terminal timeout settings. So I don't know what this means. Oh, this means I can probably access this. Okay. Okay, I see. Let me go down here and make another. Admin logs. This to here. Or R. Randolph or. Then let me just do underline. Terminal. I'm out. I don't need the underline for this. Terminal timeout settings. So what I'm guessing this means is that if you want to access, like, say, the office computer at specific areas or the security one, you can access it for however long when you do it. So, like, right now I have the shelter. So the timeout, I could still use the shelter computer for a month before I have to, like, re-add it back in. So, but I don't know the difference for, like, a day. Like, I don't know why you do a day or a week. I feel like a month is good. Terminal. You probably have to enter the password. Swan Song. Change this setting. Immediate. Monday. Or. Okay. So good information there. We will do 1 month. Electronic mail settings. Ooh, okay, this is huge. Electronic mail settings. So I don't really need this. Okay. So what do we do here? Can be used to change what computers have access to electronic. Initially only office. Electronic. Okay, so we could turn on the laboratory. We could turn on all of these. I don't. Check connection. Inbound, outbound connections, electronic mail communications to the local network have been temporarily disabled. Check the off-site connection status. Are really disabled. So you might be able to, like, re-add them later. We'll see. Okay, so those are all online. So that's the network settings. I wish there was, like, a way to do this where, like, I can do, like, when I'm typing this up, that I can have it be like a subsection. Hold on. What if I do... Okay, that's a lot better. All right, so next we have user database. Below that, so let's see what we can do with the, oh shit, user database. There's hidden admin keys. Oh my gosh, I was thinking that we could do a whole bunch of stuff, but apparently not. So we'll do this. I don't know. So wait, hold on. Can I change access? Account created last login. 9193. Most drafted room is the laboratory. Okay. So it's probably still good to have this information. So more R. And then as far as information goes, what information do we have here? Created January 20th, 1986. Last login. Was, what is that, September 1st, 1993? So he's been here for a while. Most drafted room. Laboratory makes sense. He's the lead lab. System admin. Personal notes. Lead lab technician for Cinca. Set up estate terminals in Blackbridge. Personnel notes. Terminals and network. He's the lead dude. Okay. So he's the lead dude. Next we got Tom K. Tom K. Do we know who this is? I don't know if we know who this is. Account created on, what was that, June 22nd, 1993. So he's a new one. Last login was August 1st, 1993. Interesting. So it's only been a while. Most drafted room. Laboratory. Since he's the lab assistant. Dude, my fucking computer was like freaking out there for a second. Personnel notes. Recent transfer from Cinca. Former executive assistant to H.S. Sinclair. Just with full admin privileges. Okay. Transferred from Cinca. Former executive assistant. Plus Sinclair. Good guy. He's been trusted with full admin privileges, so we'll see if there's more information that we need here. Baba A has personal access, so that's Babbage. That makes sense that Babbage would have access. Oh, Baba A. Oh, created on January 31st, 1986, so soon after. That makes sense. Last login was, that's October 25th, 1991. 91? That's not even 93. Interesting. Most drafted room, office. Interesting. Oh, she's the one who put all the personnel notes in. Author of all personnel notes. Okay. This is Rudo. So he was a temporary admin, but something happened to this guy. We don't know what. Active. Account created on January. Wow, this guy had such limited access. Login. I wonder if we can reactivate it. 3 drafted room, servants quarters, personnel notes. The Baron's valet for 20 years. Instituting. Okay. And then we have one more inactive one. Riva D. A former groundskeeper. Actually, you know what? Hold on. How about house manager? I'm going to put that up here. House manager. Lead systems admin. Assistant lab tech. Okay. And what was this guy? Temporary administrator. Okay. So who is this motherfucker? Riva. Oh, that's the groundskeeper who fucking tried to solve everything. Riva D. An active former groundskeeper. But how did he have access? Created on November 11th, 1988. Last login was February 1st, 1992. Most drafted room, greenhouse. Makes sense. Personnel notes. Terminated March 1992 for suspicion of blackmail and not watering the plants. Motherfucker didn't. There are 3 hidden admin users. Okay. So there's 3 hidden admin users. Good to know. But damn. That fucking groundskeeper, man. Okay. Admin logs. Let's see what we got here for this. Admin logs. All right, well, now I gotta take some more pictures. I don't think that's exactly needed. This is more our admin log. So on January 20th, 86, the last cables have finally been laid and the office terminals have been connected to the central network. Given the ever-changing nature of the rooms of the estate, we chose to install the server outside of the house to maintain connection stability at all times. A small cavern off of the eastern drive was selected for the server site. Okay. So this is part 2. Let me take a picture. I think the admin logs are the most important thing here. The other ones are just additional bits. All remaining computer terminals on the estate are now connected to the network mainframe and will now begin testing remote access capabilities between them. I've also asked the Baron to come up with a name for the network. More pictures. Give me more pictures. I need more pictures here. After some deliberation, our network has been named Blackbridge, a somewhat ominous name for the project given the legend from which the term derives, though very fitting considering we chose an actual cave to house the mainframe. I only hope that our servers do not suffer that same fate that befell those in the story. Okay, so there's a story of Blackbridge. Good to know. Regular maintenance report. Fix a connection error that was occurring between the office and security terminal. We've also added electronic mail capabilities to each terminal that can be accessed via the network. Motherfucker deleted logs? This man deleted some logs? Come on now, buddy. Why would you delete the logs? Recording capabilities of all cameras on the estate have been disabled. Additionally, the existing video playback functionality in the security terminal has also been removed. There's 2 deleted logs from March 2nd, 3rd. Okay, so a lot of stuff fucking happened in apparently March. Or this, either he was deleting these, or I don't know. And then this is, what is this? Is this 7 July? Okay. As requested yesterday, new admin key created, though the requested name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling this was going to happen. I was like, there's no way that every single one of these is going to be 4 long. There's some people who have like shorter names. Effective immediately, all electronic mail capabilities have been restricted and can now only be accessed via the office terminal. All other terminal inboxes have been archived and can only be restored via admin control. Hey, crazy. I have admin control now. Temporary access to the mainframe Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Temporary access to the mainframe Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. So Randolph is just a good fucking dude. This man was a good goddamn dude. Updated access privileges for the following account types: admin access, full access to all features; personnel access, access to user database; archive access, full access plus access to archive admin logs and deleted database entries. So someone has archived access. But who? But it's not even him. So someone's gonna have access to like the deleted logs. RTA is down while we work on a solution to report terminal connection failures. RTA is working again. Terminal connections tested and confirmed functional. Make future testing easier. Added ability to access offline terminals through the RTA while Blackbridge is open. Wait, oh, can I access then the terminals that I haven't seen? Is that what this is saying? Per request, when temporary admin key has been added to the network, we're at H, admin key deactivated. One new admin key has been added to the network. Tom K, welcome to the team. He's so excited. He's like, welcome to the team, buddy. Tom K, added new data management features to Blackbridge admin control, updated user database. Changing off of the guard in preparation for Simon's arrival, inbound and outbound messages, as well as off-site connections from outside the estate have been disabled per the instructions left by the Baron himself. So this is just reminding us that we can't really contact anybody except for Randolph. Dude, Randolph's our fucking bro. Appreciate you, dude. Data files. Import trophy data, duplicate save data, clear save data, create backup, restore from backup. Import trophy data? Utilizing the Blackbridge system, you can import trophy data from other save files into the current profile. This is a convenient way to collect trophies on one file that might be impossible to get in a single profile. Oh, okay. I was wondering how to do that. I'm going to update admin logs later. Gather all the trophies. One save file. Get save data to another save area. Create backups of saves. Store. Yeah, I think all of this is actually just like overarching, but we don't need to worry about that. Okay. So now, want to access other stuff. Tom K. See what you have access to. Terminal timeout settings. So you have access to the same stuff. User database. Admin logs. Okay. Yeah, so you have the same stuff. So this. Okay. So those two have the same. So let's check Babbage now. Baba. So what do you have access to? User database. You can change the notes. Okay. So nothing too crazy there. There's 3 delisted ones to check. Oh, and then there's also this note. I forgot. This note also exists. Note 1. It's dark outside. We're gonna be here for fucking ages. So, all right, we got a lot of information. I'll put the logs together later. What time is it right now? It is almost 9:30 at night. Is it still day 29? I guess this is still counts as the same day. I think the time is just irrelevant. Time is a figment of our imagination. Oh, the freezer. It's so cool. I don't really want the freezer. Okay, this is a corridor. I need to go all the way back up. COR. Go check. Siri. COR. So many different rooms, so little time. Corridor. Corridor is always left unlocked. Room type. We're going to put it orange for a hallway. There is no chess piece in here, and I know that for a goddamn fact. Extremely useful later. Cool. Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything of note in here. Okay, I actually do want the observatory. And the reason for that is because in the lens. So how do I access the lens? I wonder if I can move it down. Like right here, and then access this. There we go. Can I move it down twice? Not here. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. Oops. That's a little bit too far down. Hold on. I need to raise it up. Because what I need to do is I just need to swing it all the way on the opposite side. Oh, we're solving some puzzles. That makes more sense. I was like, man, what's the point of all this if you can't do that? I think it's 2. So I wonder if we could do it like right there. Yeah, there's a hatch. Planetarium. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add planetarium to the drafting room? If you call it a day in the planetarium, gain 2 stars? Oh my gosh, okay. Hold on. Now I need to fucking make the observatory. That's insane. Observatory. Yep. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, do I need to close this? I just didn't know if I have to like close it. That's so crazy. Okay, now I just need to get 2 additional stars. Listen, don't hit your head on this, buddy. Is it worth it to get 2 stars? 5 gems, 3 farmer's apple. So I don't know what each star is like really gonna do, but we'll see. Apples are extra delicious though. That's cool. I'm glad that the apples are extra delicious. Gain 1 star for each time you've crafted observatory. Room type is considered regular, but luckily we know that there is a knight in this room. Knight, I think it's a white knight. I don't know if this thing can get upgraded. Constellations, looking through the telescope. First draft this room is the gear, or it's the wheel. The wheel in the middle. Look in the observatory. Also tell you which constellations have how many stars. Can use this information use this information to predict future days combinations. We'll see. Yeah, because you can use it to predict. And you can get banned. Not trying to pitch anything random. Immediately trying to pitch things. I don't take kindly to people trying to pitch things. I've seen it way too many fucking times. I don't care about all the visual aspect to have an artist already. So don't care. See you never. Don't, like, it's also fucking like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. Holy shit, it's 2 in the morning. I've been writing so many notes about this game. If you move the telescope where the upper wheel is, lower it just enough to access the hatch, it will unlock planetarium. Okay. Cool. This is 21. I feel like I would need to do this. Observatory. Installation combos. Day 21. Cool. So let's day 21, and then I want to take some pictures of the fixed stars. This is also in the library, but I'm going to put this here just because the fixed stars one, depending on the number of stars, yada yada yada. I understand. Yeah, this is just telling us how much everything is. Stars 3. Stars 4. Why am I doing all this, by the way? Because I like helping people out, is what I would like to do. So I just want to have all of this ready to go for people who play this game. There's a lot of people out there who are way smarter than I am, but I you know, I just like to make sure that I can do this proper. Stars 6. Hi, Blossy. How are you doing? You're up rather late, aren't you? Cool. All right. That's all done. The corridor, observatory. That's right there. Who the fuck is messaging me? So much stuff. So much stuff. How am I? I slept for quite some time. Cannot see the floor plans while drafting this room. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to do this. Luckily it doesn't turn off, so. Oh shit, the key card's here. Great, now I gotta take snips of everything in the dark room. Alright. I'm to take snips of everything. Blossy, you should see what I am doing. I've never been more motivated for stuff. Picture 1. Picture 2. Picture 3. If there's duplicate pictures, I'm not taking a pic, like listing them. These guys developed a lot of camera stuff, though, that's for sure. Picture 5. Let's see. Oh. Picture 6, blurry. Is that more clear than this picture? I think there's just a light above it. This is picture 7. Okay, what do we got here? HS has requested another printed lease ship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as... Okay, so this is supposed to be giving you information that her room is in the West Wing. Sense. One... This lady just wants pictures of herself. So this actually might be Babbage. Same one. I'm guessing this might be Marigold. Oh, I see. Okay. I see what the purpose of that picture is. Okay, I know what the purpose of these pictures are now. So, let's go over this. This is supposed to be telling you about the notes in Hartley's room. That's just a close-up picture of him. This is giving you the key, the gate code. This, I think, is Sinclair, showing that he, I think this is Sinclair, showing that he's the one who's taking the pictures. But I don't know who this person is who's holding that. The picture of the maids, they're supposed to tell you that number 4 is the maid in the chapel. They're the ones who have a broom. So they're saying that, hey, if you're not sure what they are, it's a maid. This with Marigold is showing that the office, because that's how it's laid out, has the king. So if you're looking for the king, it's in the office. And then this is supposed to tell you that the ladyship quarters, who is this lady, is on the West Wing. Okay, that makes more sense. Dude, everything's coming together. Oops. Dark room. Down. Oh, god dang it. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Room type. This is a red. No, not highlighter. This is a red room. This piece. I don't believe there's one in here. I didn't really look. Is there a chess piece in here? I wonder if technically like the king is in here just because the king's on that picture. That's fine. Lights will turn. Utility closet. This room. Item could be a key card. Pictures. Notes listed. Found. For more information, see dark room. Okay, so that's all fine and dandy. Once again, I'm sorry that this run is taking so long, but there is reasons for what I'm doing. You're more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. You know what? I'll do the greenhouse. Take more. Okay, so this is a wall that I can bust down, so I need the powered hammer. Get some of these gems. There's a shovel in here. I don't think I've seen the shovel in here. 5. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine at night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems or coins, so toss away should you find a worthy trade. Interesting. Okay, so the watering can is here, as well as I see 2 dig spots, but I think sometimes there could be 3. And also depending on where you place this, and it has the broken lever. Okay, so this is the greenhouse. Let me add this to my list. Greenhouse. Greenhouse. You are more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. I need to unlock the terrace, but that's fine. Wait. Green room. Chess piece. I don't think I saw a chess piece. Is there a chess piece around here? I don't see it, so I'm going to say no. I'm going to say that there's none. Switch. Depending on where you place this room, number of gem flowers will spawn. I don't know if the greenhouse is only on the right side though. Greenhouse is south of antechamber. Did I? It can only be on the perimeter. Room. Insert. Is there anything else? Okay. So we're getting more information. It's going well. Feeling good. Hallway. Always just a connecting piece. There's nothing in here. Oh, there's this note. That's right. There is a note. Hallway. Note 1. Yeah. The doors in the West Wing are not more likely to be locked. Room. This is hallway. Good connector. Room type. Hallway. Chess piece. None. Good room to connect other rooms early on. There's a note that's lying to you. Doors being locked. All right, cool. Forward. And this is, oh, nope, it's not the end of our run just yet. It's about to be the end of our run. The secret passage. Okay. Weirdly enough, I want a hallway. If I can get the foyer, actually, that would be great. Right, now I get to write about the secret passage. Shelter, so I think it goes right here. Secret passage. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. This is a hallway, technically, right? Room type. Hallway. Oh, I think there is a chess piece, though, in this room. Is there a pawn in this room? Yeah, black pawn. Still don't know if there's any distinction in the colors, but... Pawn. Straight away. There and hallway. Shop. Red room. Green room. Or is it a bedroom? Yeah, bedroom. Bedroom. Get hard. More rare. Certain color. It also is a good way to roll aquariums due to the multicolor nature. Okay, but we want to get the foyer. That is the Great Hall. Aquarium it is. Speaking of the devil. Well, this, yeah, I forgot that's that. Get a key. Okay. I feel like there's something hidden in this room, but I don't see what. Like, there's got to be something more. Okay. I'm gonna take pictures of these. So this is gonna be fish tank aquarium. So this is gonna be fish tank 1. And this tells you about the archive, like the drawer that you have to access. There's gotta be something to this, right? There's gotta be something to this. Like, I don't see an X. I don't see any unlock. Is there any hidden words? Yeah, this one has me more or less stumped. I don't know why. This is the patio. This is fish tank 3. This doesn't tell you anything. I think this is supposed to be the boudoir. But I don't know what the purpose of the boudoir is. Maybe something with one of the vases? Or they could be red herrings just trying to throw you off. You never know, right? You never know. Fish tank. Alright, so let's write some notes about the aquarium here, because the aquarium is one of the most helpful, I feel like, rooms in this game. Aquarium. Color of every room. Oops. somebody outside my door, I think. That's a little unnerving. Oops. Type all. Oh, you know what? I should just do hold on. XE yellow black B this R Y 3. Let's go. Chess piece. Is there a chess piece in here? I actually don't think I've ever seen. I've ever checked. I don't see them. So there's, I'm gonna say there's none. None. Extremely useful room for setting up synergies of different rooms. We empty the water in this room through the pump room. Able to see some hidden details of the various settings in the tanks. The aquarium secret. I think I need to make a like I'm looking at like, oh, see aquarium pictures for more details, and I'm like, well, there's gonna be in the aquarium pictures in more doc. For more details. Okay, yeah. See admin logs for more information. I'm just like reading through this to be like, is there any other ones that I said to go to? Or documents. That comes as a place. Orchard, that's a place. That's more information. More information in cool. All right, now we continue. Sorry, like I said, a lot of notes, a lot of stuff to do. Security is great, but Nook is even better right now. Nook has a key and can have items. This is where the game also tells you, and this is the rook. So, the Nook with the rook. Ah, shit. Nook. Gain 1 key. Room type. Regular. Chess piece. Rook. Room. Key. Oh no, a regular key. The coupon book. And magnifying. I heard a beep. Why did I just hear a beep? was weird. I heard a beep, but that scared me for some reason. The following items can be found. Okay. That's a note that allows you to take notes. Reading this, I did that for you. Cool. All right. Next. The veranda is actually insanely good. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. I'll take that. Get the shovel. I don't know if I want to dig just yet, just in case I get the laboratory. We'll hold on. We'll hold off on it. I'm going to just make a few extra things. The courtyard is crazy, so we'll take that. Get the key card. Hold on. Before we do the veranda, I want to see if I can get the lab. Vicarium has one door for each room in my house, which currently I have 0. So that's probably not good. The bunk room is now useless. We'll do the bedroom. Sorry, I'm gonna just a little bit speed up here. That's nothing. Can I get the bedroom closet? Let's go. Okay, bedroom closet. I actually want to. So it's the closet. CL. Series will be after chapel. Closet. I don't remember what the other closets are. In 2 items. Room type. Regular. This piece. I think there's a white pawn. I think there's a white pawn in this one. Nope. I'm just an idiot. Don't listen to me. Upgrades. A. I think bedroom closet was B. 2 extra items if drafted. Connected to a bedroom. I think it's 1. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I figured. Need to fix these later. There's like so much stuff I have to fix. I apologize, y'all. Like I said, I want to make sure that I'm doing the best notes that I can here, just because I want to make sure that I can at least help people. Because I like helping people out. It's great. Okay, cool. Bedroom. So closet, closet, closet. Following items can be found here. So I saw running shoes, money pouch, gems, key. Oh, and ivory dice. Ivory. Cool. All right, running shoes is good. I have the key card. Worry about things later. Oh, I do have a sledgehammer. Can you give me the laboratory, please? I want the lab. Mount Holly gift shop. I guess I'm taking the Mount Holly gift shop. Cool. Swim trunks, Tajiri blocks, blue tents. Need to unlock dare mode. A permanent addition in the walk-in closet. We can buy the Mount Holly tea. And then swim trunks. Be sure to bring some keys. There's the bird on it, and then the swim bird plushie. Oh, this is 10. I think this is 15. Fuck, I don't remember. But that's fine. After the run, I think I'm gonna be... Shit. Boiler room is fine. No, I want to do passageway. Yeah, let's do passageway. My goal is... So, I've got to remember, veranda, I'm just going to write the rest of the notes afterwards. I think this is actually a potential, like, 45 run. So now I kind of want to see what I can do with it. Oh, the laboratory is right there. It's really good. East Wing Hall, though, we can do. Let's use a key. Conservatory is great. Can adjust the rarity of floor plans. Broken lever, so I can actually unlock the thing. There's an apple. Conservatory apple. So I don't forget, there's a brook. Crafting locations, I don't want to dig stuff up yet. I can fix the rarity of some things. Drafting cost is 5. I'm going to change this to standard. Just because it's nice to have the trophy room. If at all possible. Planetarium is a dead end. Let's make this unusual. And then I want this to be commonplace. Cool. Okay, here. We could use a key here. Laboratory, the pool. Secret gardens on that side. We could do the laboratory. Because like I said, I'm not trying to get to 46 right now. I just want to get in here. There is probably a lot of stuff that I need to get taken care of in here. Alright, experiment setup. Aha! Each time you find some trash while digging, a letter will be delivered to the mail room. So I want to get all the letters. But also, there's a few other things that we want to do. Let's connect the lab. Actually, hold on. There's something else I could do. Hold on. If I go to login to network, Swan Song. There's actually a very real chance that this could be a 45 room run, as I've been taking a ridiculous amount of notes. Remote terminal access. Shelter. It said something about Blackbridge. Bomb shelter. What if I do the radiation monitor? So it's going to say that there's not much going on. But... So that's 0.9, but what if I find some trash? Rock. So a letter has been delivered. Coin. Okay. I'm gonna be back to the laboratory in a little bit. Is this locked? Yeah, it is. Okay. Try not to use any of the locked stuff right now. This. Nothing of interest was buried here. Bro. Gems up the fucking wazoo. Trophy room is as good as ours. Coins. Money pouches coming in clutch. Okay. We can go back to the greenhouse later. For now, I just want to access what we can access. That's what I figured. This one's not. Okay, cool. Lose half our steps. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Yeah, weight room would actually ruin everything. So I'm gonna do this so we can see about getting more bedrooms. There's a key in here. So nursery. Just wanting to make sure I write stuff. Do we have any of the rooms that have a safe, by the way? I don't think so. Okay, so we do have a key. These would be the closeteer. I'm hoping. That's fine. Parlor goes down. I could do that. Or I do the trophy room and go up. I think I want to do the trophy room and go up. There's no keys. Closeteer. Okay, closeteer is actually great. Because none of these are good. So closeteer. There we go. I was like, you have to do something. Coin. Turnip. Nothing bad. Keycard door is fine. Let's see what we get. Drafting studio is good. And then we just need to hope for the best. Just making sure. Do I have the West Wing Hall? I don't, so I kind of want to see if I can get that. Here. Solarium. Whenever you enter the vestibule, 3 of the doors in this room unlock and the 4th one becomes locked. An ornately framed yet modestly sized hall, it has served as the original antechamber in the original days, before eventually being removed from the estate for having doors that were prone to becoming stuck. It says every time you enter, so... Okay, oh, it's December 5th. I just don't know how to read. Okay, so that's showing the Great Hall. There's no safe in here, but there's this safe in here. Okay, so we solved the thing. So this is the office. We solved the thing that said, so we solved the picture puzzle. These things, right? We solved these, except for one, but I know what it means. And it's talking about chess. And in this room, there's a queen that is on, I think it was like December 8th or D8, essentially. I don't have a fucking thing. If I get the study, I think I have a really good idea. I need to re-roll. Fucking, okay, well, we tried our best. We fucking tried our best. I think it's related to dates. So I need to find chessboards or things that have a date on them. This is Christmas. So I think it's 12/25. Right? Is the code to this 12/25? Let's fucking go. Okay, they're all dates. got it. And we got another red letter. We got another red letter. Number 4. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marian's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I'm shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you could do is think of your name. Having never had a family, nor aim, nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifice as she did. But for the love of God, do not by that same display of weakness clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid. It must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming to Christmas this year. Daniel. Got the 4th one. I can't believe it. We finally solved a save. That makes sense. It's saying that the dates are the save. I don't have a key. Okay, well, let's test some theories out. Yeah, no, this run's over. But I want to test my theory. And then we are going to do a speedy speed. 10. I think the lunchbox was 15. Okay, let's see if the laboratory does what I think it does. So if I go to here, Swan Song. Okay, so I know that I wrote down a whole bunch of notes, and an offline terminal may be accessed. Cool. So since I wrote down a whole bunch of notes, I'm going to stop with the notes for right now, and then we will go from there. Radiation monitor. Ooh, it is the experiments that change it. 3.4. So if you do more experiments, you can get all the doors unlocked. Unfortunately, how many did I find? I think I found 1 piece of trash. 1 piece of trash raised it by 3. So I need to do 4 experiments in order to maximize it. I'm going to take pictures of the remaining letters that were sent, by the way. Worth picking up, so that's 2. Not worth picking up, that's 3. Oh my gosh, if I get 1 more, we get it. There is a dig spot in the aquarium in the foundation. Am I gonna have enough steps for this? Let's go to the foundation first. I'll go to the mailroom after, but let's go to the foundation first. Assuming it doesn't work out, I'm gonna coat check my metal detector. Or no, I have the vault key. Yeah, I'm just gonna the vault key there. Okay. This sometimes is usually a turnip though. So that's 1. That's a coin. That's 2. Okay. Thank you. Furnace. Oh, the furnace also has one. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2. Unless this has a turnip or we save the thing. We do save a step. Okay, not worth picking up. So there's another letter to the mailroom. We'll see if we can access a terminal. There's a potential. I want to go in here. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff. That's one in that observatory. Kirkdarren. Okay, so this is the other thing. So I'm going to take a picture of this. Save as. This is the mailroom. Dolph's letters. Letter 8. Simon, following up on the map I created outlining the steam power duct system, I thought it would be helpful to provide you a corresponding map for gas power, which is an outdated system that currently is only utilized outside the house and locations of the grounds. This tells you about the flames. Okay, so this is letter 9. Part 2. Buddy. Already know this. Letter 9. Part 2. Let me switch this to part 1. 9 part 1. Cool. All right, what does this say? Simon, just in case it wasn't explicit in the emails, I decided to contact DC Power directly and get some additional usage instructions for the VAC system they installed. This information is actually as much for me as it is for you, as I often spend 10 minutes in the utility closet just pressing random buttons until coming up with the desired result, but I barely understand exactly how it is I get there. After half an hour on hold, I finally got to speak the technician who personally designed the system and compiled a list of helpful operating instructions. I'll have the material on a separate sheet I'll include with this letter. As always, hope this helps you. The 5 out of the 6 indicator lights are the same color. Pressing the 6th indicator will always sync it up with the other 5. If all 6 green lights, pressing any of them will result in the appearance of a blue indicator. If all 6 lights are purple, pressing any of them will result in the white indicator. Pressing a blue indicator will turn it off. Flip both its neighbors blue, unless one of those neighbors is red. Yep. Okay. This one is... Dude, Randolph's fucking letters are great. I love Randolph. Greetings, Simon. Hope all is going well on the estate. I was discussing my communications with you when another fellow technician, Kimberly Thompson. Oh, that's Tomp K. So that's Kimberly. That's her name. Let's see. Kimberly Thompson. Cool. And she suggested I disclose to you the location of the drafting strategy issues she's personally found in the estate. One's a dormitory, one's a drafting studio, another's library, bookshop. The above list is according to her, so I can't personally vouch that these are accurate. Oh, this is just saying where the drafting studio. Okay, got it. 11. Dude. Simon, if I'm going to be mentioning members of the staff, perhaps I should give you a brief introduction. Mrs. Ann Babbage is the house manager, my boss. Kirkdarren is the head of security. Randolph Mord, lead lab technician, network admin, humble author of these letters. Kimberly Thompson is lab assistant, helpful sidekick. Chef de Camp is the head of kitchen, maker of tasty meals. Hartley Ryota is the Baron's personal valet, who's retiring. Christoph is the chauffeur, and Robert Nagula is the new groundskeeper. There are a handful of other names among the various live out and seasonal Solaris staff, but due to their infrequent mention, I thought it would be best to omit them from this cursory introduction. That's helping with those. Okay, got it. I might be able to make it to the admin console. I'm hoping I can make it to the admin console. Dude, it's been like multiple days here. Okay, I can. Wait, this is not going to help me. I should have gone to the other one. All right, we call it a day. That's fine. All right, we're going to speed through just around, just to see if we can get to 45. I'm not going to look for any puzzles. I'm not going to do anything unless there's a safe. Yeah. So we got a whole bunch of notes today, and I'll be adding to the notes as time goes on. But I already spent two hours writing down a whole bunch of notes. So let's give like a proper run, right? Day 30, even though I definitely was in the house for a few days searching. Alright. Package. Sleeping mask, coupon book, gems. So the mailroom section. Coupon book, gems. Sleeping mask is good. Coupon book. If we get the tome, part of me is thinking that tome today would be great. Today's December 6th. Something I need to keep in mind. What do we got here? Tool shed is okay. I don't really care for that. Since there's a lot of stuff I have to buy, I think we'll stick with this. The shovel and the hammer. Let's get moving. So yeah, now we're just going to speed through this and see if we can get a 45 room. Grab our allowance and get started. Starting off, we can go with the parlor. Nook is a key, but I don't really need to worry about it. Worry about these other things. I need to find stuff about upgrades. Only one box is true. That is a lie. Or maybe it is. If one box is true, then that means that it would have to be that one. So this is a lie. The black box contains the gems. So that's a lie. It does not contain the gems. The blue box contains the gems. That's a lie. The white box would contain the gems. Oh, the white box contains the gems. I didn't even need to think about that one that hard. Okay. The den. No, we'll go Nook. Start with the key. Don't have anything here. Cool. All right. Drawing room is pretty good. Pantry's actually really good. And then if we get the laboratory, that's actually... So yeah, let's get this. Banana, coins. Let's see what we got here. The nursery, whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. That is actually insane. So we'll start with that. Let's give me this. Cool. All right, so we're going to be getting a lot of steps this one. Starting off pretty darn well. If we can get a straightaway room, that would be perfect. Corridor is pretty good. We'll get the corridor. Corridor I usually want to prefer to get later on, but this is fine. Passageway would be fucking great. Chapel's actually also great. So we got the chapel. Are there any coins around? I don't see any. We do have the foundation, so we're going to go this way first. Let's go grab what's in here. Coins. Another coin. That's perfect. I think there is 3 dig spots here today. And a nail. I was thinking of like holding off on doing the digging and just in case there's junk, but I think we can, if we get an early laboratory, I think we're okay. West Wing Hall is meh. Bedroom is actually pretty good. Commissary also is as well. I think we do the bedroom, and if we can get the closet, that would be perfect. Don't see anything. Hope for the closet. We do get the bedroom closet, so we will take that. Gets us a metal detector. Money pouch. Ivory dice. The gem. And also, that closet did just tell me that a metal detector can be. So we will do that. Right. Passageway would be really good. Dovecot. Honestly, if I do this, then we can get the observatory go up. Alright, 22 stars. Let's see what we get. Dead end rooms are more common today. Key. Pair of chests are added to the hall. Bad. Right, dead end rooms are more common, but that's okay. This is fine. Steps. That's a super dead end. I don't want to do. So we'll go here. It sucks that dead end rooms are more common, but I think that's okay. Just go the other side for the chapel, and then I want to go left. Passageway is huge. We do take that. Vault is really nice as well, but I don't want to worry about that for right now. For dead end rooms, if this is a dead end, that's actually okay. Master bedroom is pretty good. Wine cellar is also pretty great. Dark room helps with like the entrance hall, but I think if we get the hallway down there, that should be fine. So we'll go wine cellar here. Key, and a battery. Ooh, we can get the powered sledgehammer. Sick. Okay. Going down. Let's see what we can get. Courtyard. Not terrible. We should be actually okay. I don't have the tome, but I can get 2 more rerolls with this. I actually do want to get the 2 rerolls. Once again, if we can use these smartly, that would be fine. We'll be okay. Secret passage can be good. Office gives us opportunity to spread more wealth. If I do secret passage into the foyer, that would be great. I think I want to do that. Yeah, let's go secret passage into foyer. It'll be risky with the rerolls, but if I can do this, that's fine. Use a key. Give me the foyer. The vestibule. We can take the vestibule. I've never seen it before. Oh. Interesting. The den, that's perfect. So every time we enter this, one of those doors is going to lock. If I get the foyer, we should be okay. Down here, what do we got? Dead end room. If we have exactly green rooms, double our gems. Laundry room is okay. We do have a shovel, and we can actually unlock the... It's right here, I think. Yeah. What do we get? File cabinet key. Another file cabinet key. What? Oh, key card's right here. Security room would be great right now. Do I have to go to the archives again? Is this key? Okay. Drawing room is great. Drawing room is fantastic. Okay. This reveals a safe. So this code for the safe. Where do we have anything that gives us a date? Okay, pawn. Wait, pawn. Do I need to know who was the last to sit in this chair? There's a phone. Is it 12? Well, we can try 12:25 again. It's 12:06 today. Our first day here was 11:07. There's got to be a hint for this drawing room out somewhere. Figure it out later. Servants' quarters. 1 key for every bedroom in the house. That's pretty good, actually. I think servants' quarters can only appear here. So we'll take these. Thank you. 2 coins. That's fine. Hartley and Herbert. It's okay. The door's locked, and that's okay. Actually, I should have not done that, but that's okay. I don't like those. Clock tower, Thomas. Ooh, Chamber of Mirrors. It's actually great. Yeah, Chamber of Mirrors is great because we can potentially solve this. Assuming I get lucky. So this is gonna close. Okay. I would like to go straight. Nope. We go this way. Well, I guess since we're already going down here, let's go. Let's go finish the hallways over here. There should be 2 of these. Car keys. If we get the garage, that would be great. Hallway, please. Another den. We will take the other den. Yeah, we got a lot of these. Okay, this is the corner room, so we can actually... parlor's fucking fantastic here. Let's solve the parlor again. Hey, remember the wind-up key? We're back. The gems are in this box. The gems are in a box next to this box. The gems are in the blue box. But not all these are true. One of these has to be lying. If this is lying, then this is lying, which means this is true. It means it's in the black box. If this is lying, then that's there, but then it says that means one of these are true. So that means that it's in the black box. We are fucking rich. Another nursery. We could potentially see a vault today. We have enough. So I'll do this. Hello. I'd like to retrieve my vault key. Thank you. Now this is where we start getting nervous. This is where we start getting nervous because we have to go into the vestibule. Okay, we need to go left. This is the key. Cool. Passageway is insane. Cool. So now here, I need to connect to the Chamber of Mirrors on that side. So if we need to re-roll, that's fine. Archives, you'll no longer be able to see. Honestly, I'll take it. That's fine. Another upgrade disc. Certificate of birth. Oh, do I have another? Oh, I do. Peace. Terms of surrender have been accepted. The red flags flying over the capital was a bittersweet sight of comfort for many of this realm's war-weary citizens. After 22 years, peace had come at last. We, the staff of Reddington Herald, join all the citizens of Reddington in welcoming this new era of peace, and formally retract and disavow all prior printed support of House DeSilts. Royals flee in defeat. For shame, O you cowardly coattails, our most trying hour, we clung in yours, you ran. In his first public address since the end of the war, the victorious leader of the Fen army, General Teskin, did not expressed much sympathy for his fallen enemy. The royal family's departure was not unexpected, as rumors of their plans to flee to the neighboring realm of Araja has been circulating even before war's end. However, the suddenness of their departure has left many of their supporters feeling abandoned. It is a disgrace, a betrayal of the people they swore to protect. They have fled to foreign lands seeking comfort and refuge while their people suffer and struggle to rebuild. This is not the kind of leadership we need. We need leaders who will stand with us in times of adversity, who will not abandon us when we are afraid and are most vulnerable. Dacilt's princess born in exile. In the 4 decades since the end of the war, little news has reached our news desk regarding the former royals, whose life in exile has remained a quiet source of speculation and mystery. Prince Rolf, the grandson of Dacilts IV, broke the silence on Tuesday when he announced the birth of his daughter, the Princess Caitlin Jarai, who, in keeping with Arajan tradition, was endowed with her mother's surnames. Close supporters of the exiled family are of course concerned, as this public announcement displays a notable shift in conduct for the royals and sets the stage for the family to exit private life and return once again to the public sphere, a change that would undoubtedly stir up long-buried allegiances and unrest in our realm. Tensions rise of southern border. The Crown's recent decision to dismantle the realm's remaining railways has caused increasing tensions with our southern neighbor Araja, who had for many generations relied on our realm's rail tracks for northern passage to Arch Ares. The ensuing round of trade negotiations with Araja, which were conducted with reckless care and little diplomacy, have, to the surprise of no one, ended in an impasse. Early reports have alluded that in addition to their other demands, the Crown has requested that the asylum granted to the former House of Dacilts be revoked. Well, that's important. So the hourglass is lines in that, which I don't even think I'm making it there today, so. Okay, so I have 2 file cabinet keys, and they don't show up here. So, good to know. I do have a key card though, right? Okay. Oh, there are 4. Okay. I see. Let's push this button. I will push this button. I will push this button. And then now I just need to get to the other side. I'll eat the orange. This orange. I think I can just go in the middle here. So I can open these. What's inside? A key. Another parlor. I'll take the additional parlor. Some coins. And another den. We're getting close. Close is good. Let's see what we got here. Mail room. This is a vault. There's no other way. It is a vault. So we're going to go spare room. Okay, I'm going to go to the right. I'm going to reroll just for safety's sake. Passageway is huge. We'll take that. It's fine. Just need a 3-way split. Courtyard is great. We'll take it. That's fine. I'm not doing experiments, it sounds like, today. The key to the secret garden. Well, I can put that right over to the side here. Oh, shit. Fair point. Reroll. Reroll. Whatever this is. Let's go, the pool room. Holy hell. That worked out great. Okay. Go here. Observatory is fine. Is it? No, I don't think we need the observatory. Classroom. Classroom can potentially give me Vault, so I'll take it. Leave this apple. Alright, let's see if I can get the vaults. 5, laboratory. Just need to find a vault. I just need to find a vault. Need to find a vault. Workshop is fine. I will go trophy room. I'll take more gems. Alright. It's fine. Maybe we get the vault down here. I don't have any dice. There's a coin right here. Man, even with archives, I mean, there's a possibility that we get lucky. Let's see. Nursery. Locker room spreads keys. Oh, yeah. No, I need this. Because this reaches the other side. Alright, cool. We finished this. Awesome. Now there's a bunch of keys everywhere. So, that's cool, I guess. Orange. There's this button. Connects there. Press this, and that connects there. I've already pressed that one? No. So I just need to get to the other side. Got it. Archives. Do I want to go in the vestibule then? Yeah, let's go to the vestibule real quick. I dislike you immensely. Why would you do this? I'll lose a step. Oh, key. That's right. A key anywhere in here? Yes, there is. I don't know about the drawing. Oh, wait a second. I can go this way. Let's go. This did nothing, but I solved the secret of this. I suppose. Is there any information around here? I don't think so. Well, that's cool. So this just gives us a whole bunch of steps. Got it. This is... Okay, we're in scary times now. Okay, this is either amazing, this is terrible. How badly have I fucked myself? I just want to know. How badly have I fucked myself? Oh, not as bad as I thought. Okay. Vault here is perfect. Look at all this money. Alright, you're open. You don't have anything. You're open. 149. We finally can use this one. Let's see, in 149, we get some more allowance, some more money. Whose password is this? Save as random. Where was that in? Archives drawer to last page. What is this? Samantha Hayes. Zian. Oh, we already got the Fenaries thing. Alright, cool. Okay. This is for all the marbles. I have to rely on this one, I suppose. Let's see. Nope, we did not get it, chat. Did not get it. bunch of those. Well, fuck. We tried for a 45. We didn't get it. I don't know why I used this key. Honestly, the study's great. Because that's chess. The 8 could be December 8th. I just want to see if there's a note around here. I think it's December 8th because this chess piece, it's on D8 and it says game pieces. So if I find chessboards, that could be it. Is this 1208? It's a fucking genius. It's 2 of the saves down. Another gem and another letter. December 8th. Very fucking go. Be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or two. It's all lining up and all of our hard work is about to come to fruition. I've just learned that several members of the museum's guard are sympathetic to our cause. We suspect 2 more to be pure opportunists whose loyalty extends only to their coin purse. Your uncle has already agreed to let us use Mount Holly's flexible floor plan for a trial run, assuming the red print we have secured of the museum's closed exhibit is in fact accurate and up to date. We should begin these trials without delay once you arrive. If you can, within the next 2 months, fabricate some fiction that might alleviate us of the presence of the servant staff. Till we meet on the shore of White Sands, Caleb. Closed exhibit, secret floor plan. The doors in this room are security locked. Okay. Sit. So we got another red room. Awesome. Spare room. This was such a good run, though, to try to get 45. It's the archives fucked me up. Archives did indeed fuck me up. We can do Drafting Studio. We can get another one of these. I will add the casino. Mount Holly Casino offers an intimate and exciting setting for wagers of any scale, and guests may be surprised to discover how much strategy is involved in these games frequent in here. A buy-in of 2 gems is required for admittance to this exclusive room. Sick. Thank you. Do I have a magnifying glass? I don't. I didn't even get the fucking workshop. Am I just stupid? Thank you. It's like I knew it was right down here. The secret garden be here? Because it's on the outside. So I'll take that. Grab the dig spots here. I just need the workshop. If I can get the workshop, then everything feels great. There is 1 dig spot here. Awesome. Oh my gosh, I am gonna miss 1 room. I'm so sad. I'm gonna just miss 1 room. We can do the music room. Music room, I think, gives us a sanctum key, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Which means... Wait. Do I have to grand haul this? I have to grand haul this. Do workshop. No, sanctum key is down below. I don't need to get in there. What am I doing? All right, what do you got? Broken lever? Cool. All right, we can make a lot of things. We have a lot. So, do we have the chapel? We do have the chapel. So the chapel has some stuff that we can light up. I think the drawing room has some things that can light up. So what can I make? Battery pack. Jackhammer. Okay, so I can make a jackhammer. Power hammer. I don't know if I'm going to need that. Jackhammer. Broken lever. Not needed. Key card plus any of these. Shovel. Pack. Nope. Shovel. Metal detector is the detector shovel. Sledgehammer, battery pack. None of these. Sledgehammer, and none of these. Battery pack. None of these. Coin purse. None of these. Metal detector. Lockpick. Pick sound amplifier. Okay. Rebel's the jackhammer. That's the power hammer. I swear there's another. Missing a magnifying glass. I don't think we've seen a magnifying glass at all. Let me really quick. I'm just going to go down here. Can this be the commissary? Nope. Guy's bedroom would have been great early on. Okay, so there's no magnifying glass. And that's actually what I need. Do I have any terminals? I have 0 terminals. Awesome. Okay, let's make the jackhammer, because I've never done this before. Okay, jackhammer. What does this do? Alright, jackhammer. More effective than a shovel excavation, digs deeper and finds better items. Well, I've already fucking done that, but unless I can go back to previous places. Pick sound amplifier. Sledgehammer. In purse. I guess we'll do pick sound amplifier. Well, that was great. Such a good run, just ruined right at the last second. Okay, can I, like, re-dig this? No. Okay, so I'm going to go to the coat check and place the... like, taking a look at everything here. If I go to coat check, I'm going to put the jackhammer there. If I find a magnifying glass in here, I'm going to be sad. Another vault key. 233. So we can go check that. Let's just use all these keys. Why not? I have a bunch of keys for a reason. And then I need to go down below. So we need to go to the foundation. Listen, I mean, we have the fucking locksmith, so if I unlock all these, I am perfectly fine with this. 2 gems. Some more coins. Nothing. Some more gems. Another gem. Piece of paper. More gems. I need one more key. I literally need one more key. Oh, actually, I need to go into the vestibule, so. Pick sound amplifier. I don't seem to be able to pick this door. Is there a key in there? No. Okay. So what? There's the vault right there. Where do I need to go? So I have the vaults. I have an update disk that I can't use because I don't have a fucking computer. I just realized I don't have a computer to use that upgrade disk, so it's gonna have to go away. Vault key we could use. I want to go drop this off and also need to go to the foundation. That's what I need to do. We're going to go left, foundation, use the sanctum key. We can see if I can solve any of the other things. Then we'll go code check and then we'll head back to... so I'm going to find something. I need to find one more key. Otherwise I could just go buy them, but I'm going to try not to do that. Chapel. Well, bananas here. Did a key show up? Say no. Alright. Go to the sanctum. Wow, this one proved to be way more fruitful than I thought it was going to be. The drawing room, I don't know what the code for that's going to be. It's going to be opened. Yeah, I don't need the basement key anymore. Reservoir. Oh, fuck. This was for that map, but then I didn't move it back. Let me go quickly move it back. And now we go all the way back. Dude, I have file cabinet keys and they don't open any of those? Crazy. Okay. With any of the pieces of information, now we could trial and error. There is a possibility of doing that. It has to do with their flag. Alright, so those two doors are open. I choose you. Alright, which one do we got? Oh, we got the hourglass. Let's fucking go. Okay, so the hourglass, we did just pick up this piece. So I'm gonna go back over here. Okay, so the hourglass is straight lines and flowers. So, what's this one do? Flowers? Me just fucking dropping every... Okay, there's the lines. And then now we can just trial and error this. Actually, did I take pictures of the colors? I did. Okay. I should have... I should have the fucking first grade notes, which had it. It's purple, which is violet. So it's the one with the small lines. This one. I think it's this one. No. It said the small lines. Not the V's. Oh, is it these small lines? No? Is it the wavy lines? No, son of a bitch. Stop. It's supposed to be 3 lines. Thank you. Fucking trial and error this shit. Am I just completely wrong? I am completely wrong. What? Hold on, what did this show? Well, that's cool. Curved lines. Yeah, it's gotta be these. How about this top? Maybe they meant this? Okay, apparently that's wrong. I don't understand that. Which one are you? You're the V. Do I have the V? No, I just have the goddamn pentagon. The pentagon. That's nothing. The dark room doesn't show me anything. The entrance hall doesn't show anything. The greenhouse, I don't show anything. The guest bedroom, I don't show anything. The hallway, nothing. That doesn't show me anything. The observatory doesn't show me anything. The pantry doesn't show me anything. The storeroom shows me a goddamn bird. What are you? You're a diamond. Okay, I thought I had the hourglass one because I saw it on the thing, so maybe there's something more to it. I don't know. So we unlocked another sanctum. I need to go to coat check. Sorry, before I end this run, let's go to coat check. Drop off the jackhammer. And then I need to go to the vault. Then after we go to the vault, we can open up the other safety deposit box that we have. And then bada bing, bada boom, we'll be set. Oh, powered hammer would have been great down here. It's fine. I forgot that there's a wall down here I need to break. Where am I going? It's to the left. Chapel, take my money. Go down. There's an apple here. Is there a key? I need at least one key. I'm going to coat check. What am I doing? Do you have a key? I literally need one key. Like, I could buy one if I really wanted to, but I really don't want to. Can you take my... I can't remember. Upgrade disc seems like it'd be fine, but here's the thing. I think the upgrade disc does show up, like... Because I already, like, got that one, but then I lost it. So I would wager that I should go try to find another key. Yeah, I'm wagering that the, whatever the fuck it's called, the upgrade discs stay where they are until they get used. So, We're going to open everything in the locker room, so that'll be cool. I want to go to this way. Up here. Vestibule is kind of scary. It doesn't matter actually which way I go. I prefer left. Thank you. Yeah, so that was just in the first one. I just need 2 more. What's the other one I have? 233. 33, we can open this. Inside some money, another allowance token. And Daniel Grays, who looks like, you know, I'm not gonna judge. They just look like the same person that always is there. We're gonna go to the locker room, and then I have one other place to go. So locker room, congratulations, you're the last lock I have to open. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Sorry, that makes sense. Okay, can I make it to the bedroom? Yes, as long as this door is open. Okay, there is something in this bedroom. If I can get the file cabinet key here, then we're set. But the question is, where is the file cabinet key? Oh, I put the jackhammer away. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter. But there's a key in here. I don't know where. Okay, that's fine. We're going to call it a day. But man, we got a lot of information. We got a lot of information, and my blueprints list is just slowly coming along. So, yeah. Architect's Chateau of the Dead. Unfortunately, I needed one more room. We did place one new room, didn't we? The vestibule. So cool. Anyway, this was a productive stream. I think tomorrow we're playing V Rising. I gotta double check with Derby, but I'm gonna go to sleep. But we got a whole bunch of stuff done, so sick. But with that, I thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Have a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, and or evening. Of course, my name's Katathi, and I'll see you next time for some more Reddit gaming. See you later. Peace. Bye, everyone.